Hello friends, welcome to this video. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the Indian Army. Please be informed that Indian Army itself is a very big topic, and therefore in today's video we will briefly discuss about the history, organization and responsibilities of the Indian Army. We will cover more aspects of Indian Army in the upcoming videos. So let's start today's video. So brief history about India's army. Indian army was created by the British, in the 18th century, and there were mainly three armies which were created by the British East India Company, which were the armies of Bombay Presidency, Bengal Presidency and Madras Presidency. And on April 1, 1895, the armies of all these presidencies were unified into a single force which officially established the Indian Army. So you can remember this date, which is April 1, 1895, when the Indian Army was officially established by the British. Okay, so the Indian Army is actually very experienced and professional army. Before independence, when Indian Army was governed by the British Indian Army fought in both world wars, earning global recognition, and also the army played important roles in various colonial wars and conflicts. After independence also, Indian Army has got very rich history of taking part in various wars in which the army has shown bravery and courage. Just after independence in 1947-1948, first Indo-Pak War was fought by Indian Army. In 1962, there was China-India War. In 1965 and 1965, there were wars against Pakistan, and in 1971, Bangladesh was created out of Pakistan. And in 1999, Kargil War was fought against Pakistan. And at present, counter-insurgency operations are going on, and also Indian Army has maintained UN peacekeeping missions, mostly in African countries, and also the Indian Army takes an important role in maintaining border security of our country. Now, about the organization of Indian Army. So Indian Army is one of the largest military forces in the world with almost 1.3 million active personnel. So who is the Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army? The President of India is the Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army, and the head of Indian Army is the Chief of Army Staff, who is the highest ranking official responsible for operational and administrative control of the Indian Army. So here I am leaving a question for you. Can you name the current Chief of Army Staff of the Indian Army? So the Indian Army has 27 regiments at present, and each regiment has own very long and proud histories. So about the achievements of different regiments we will discuss in future and upcoming videos. So commands. So Indian Army has been divided into 7 commands, 6 are operational commands and 1 is training command. And each command directly reports to the army headquarters in New Delhi. Each command is headed by an officer of the rank of Lieutenant General. So there are 7 commands. So what are those commands? Northern Command at Udhampur, Western Command at Chandimandir, Eastern Command at Kolkata, Southern Command at Pune, Central Command at Lucknow, Southwestern Command at Jaipur, and the Training Command is located at Shimla. So now the question arises is, what are the main responsibilities of the Indian Army? So we can divide the responsibilities of Indian Army into 2 categories. One is the primary responsibilities. So what are the primary responsibilities of Indian Army? So defending Indian borders, protecting against external threats from China, Pakistan and other adversary forces, maintaining India's internal security, assisting in counter-insurgency operations, especially in Jammu and Kashmir and some parts of Northeast India, war preparedness, constantly modernizing and upgrading capabilities for future conflicts. Now, what are the secondary responsibilities of the Indian Army? Disaster relief, providing aid during floods, earthquakes, and other disasters. United Nations peacekeeping forces, contributing to peace missions worldwide as United Nations peacekeeping force. The nation building activities, infrastructure development in remote areas. So, to conclude, the Indian Army is currently undergoing modernization to keep up with current and future threats. The Indian Army remains a pillar of strength for our country, which ensures our country's security, stability, and national pride. So, friends, this is what I had to discuss today about the Indian Army. Please remember that the Indian Army is a vast army. It is a huge topic to discuss. In the upcoming videos, we will talk about the arms, weapons, ammunitions, vehicles used by Indian Army, and also some very important operations like several wars the Indian Army has fought against enemies in detail. So, thank you very much for watching today's video. We have discussed about history, organization, and responsibilities of the Indian Army. If you have liked this video, please share it with your friends and kindly consider subscribing to this channel, because I will be publishing such interesting and informative videos in this channel from time to time. Thank you very much once again for watching, and I will soon see you in another video.